Hi, this is McAtte, Master Trainer at Club Pilates Manhattan Beach and Culver City. I'm here to show you a few common TRX exercises that you'll find in our suspend classes. We're going to begin with a low row in which we have the TRX at mid-length. You begin by grabbing your handles and you go ahead and have them in your hands, palms facing each other. We want to have tension on the straps at all times, in equal tension, so you don't do any sawing in which the TRX goes side to side. So equal tension, and the legs are typically about hips distance as you go through this with your heels slightly elevated. The further you walk back, the more work you're going to get. So there's no wrong distance, but it's nice to start a little conservative and just go about halfway back. Now your core is tight, kind of like a plank, and you begin by bending your elbows and then you extend your elbows. You inhale to go down and then you exhale to push away. So it's kind of like a triceps push-up, except the TRX might want to move around here, challenging you to stabilize a little bit more. So we're mobilizing the arms and we're stabilizing our spine. Now we can also do what's called a Jairo, which is kind of like a wide arm push-up. You go ahead and you have your palms down, and it's common to bring the arms a little bit wider on this one. Now the handles theoretically don't move, and you bend your elbows wide and then you push right back up. You inhale to bend and exhale, engage your core to come up. Now, if you thought that was too easy, you can simply walk yourself back and you'll get a lot more work, okay? So one nice thing about the TRX is you can easily modify how much weight you're working with by walking forward and back. Now, another favorite here is a triceps press. This one, you usually don't need as much weight, so it's common to walk forward. Your arms are out in front of you, and we'll go ahead and elevate the heels again. You're going to bend at the elbow and then extend at the elbows. Now you're mobilizing at your elbows, which is called your axis of rotation, and we're stabilizing the shoulders and the spine. Now once you go ahead and you do a few of these, they start burning, and you can go ahead and do things to make it more difficult. You can not only walk yourself back, but you can also bring your feet together, which not only adds a little bit more weight, but also narrows your base of support. So it's really easy to make it a little easier, or a little bit harder. But from there, we'll go ahead and come on down, and we'll move on to some planks. For planks, we're going to move our TRX down to mid-calf. You go ahead and you unlock your TRX, and you slide it down so the foot cradles will be at about the height of your calf. You'll then go ahead and be seated, and to get into planks, one way to do so is by bringing your right foot in the left foot cradle, then your left foot goes over the right leg into the right foot cradle. You then go ahead and turn yourself around, and just like the previous exercises, we don't want to do any sawing. So we're going to have equal pressure in both foot cradles, and you can be on your palms or your forearms. You then press yourself out all the way to a plank. Now there are lots of things we can do here, but one thing you can do is a mountain climber, where you bring one leg in, and then you switch, and you switch. If you want to focus on control, you can go ahead and go a little bit slower, but you can always speed it up as an option, okay, to have more of a cardiovascular emphasis. Then we can go ahead and challenge ourselves further with pikes. You'll go ahead and bring your head down. You push on the floor and the foot cradles to pike up. Then you go right back out. You exhale to rise up. Inhale back down. And we'll do one more, okay? Then, once you find yourself back in your plank, you safely bring your knees down, you remove your feet, and that is how you plank on a TRX.